So YouTube, it's your boy Lyra says so back here again for another video. Today we got a video uploaded by Pitch Meeting. This is a video done by Ryan George. We have Moon Knight Pitch Meeting. Honestly, I thought I had seen this, but apparently it turns out I have not. It's been out for a couple days, so I'm relatively late to this one. Anyways, let's get it, man. Let's go. But before you do so, y'all let me know down below in the comments, how's your day? Hopefully it was pretty great, but if it wasn't, hopefully this makes it just a little bit better. Also, haven't already, subscribe. Literally takes less than 2 seconds. It's practically free. 1,000 by summertime is the goal. Summertime is here. Still aiming towards that 1,000. You know what I'm saying? So subscribe for you, boy. Let's go.
You have a new show for me?
Yes, sir, I do. I was thinking we could do a Moon Knight series.
Oh, like a prank show? What? You run around, friggin' show your bare butt to
No.
Sir Patrick Stewart?
No.
Sir
Mooning Knights
Patrick
is tight.
No, I was thinking like a show about the Marvel character Moon Knight.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. That's more on brand for us, for sure.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're gonna meet this British guy, Stephen Grant, right? And he keeps blacking out and waking up in strange places.
Oh, been there.
But it turns out when he's
Yeah.
blacking out, it's actually a split personality situation, and this guy Mark Spector's taken over.
Oh, so we're doing multiple characters played by the same actor?
Yeah, they're gonna be constantly talking to each other, interacting and stuff.
That never works.
Well, sometimes
I mean,
it works.
It's
it'll
just
work.
weird to watch one guy interacting with himself. It doesn't cut together well. Nobody wants to watch
It
that.
actually does
I
pretty
hope,
good.
I feel like some people might.
Yeah.
All right, man. I
Oscar
guess we can.
Isaac. I can't speak. Oscar Isaac's acting in this this series was really, really phenomenal. Like everyone gives him credit for it. It was really, really good. So, you know, what I'm saying, certain people can pull it off, certain people can't.
Give it a shot.
Okay, great. So anyway, it turns out this Mark guy is the avatar of Khonshu, the Egyptian god of the moon.
Okay.
And so he has the ability to summon this badass superhero
Yeah.
suit and become the Moon Knight.
Oh
He's
man,
dope.
I can't wait to see Moon Knight in action. And see him you will, sir. Oh boy. For about 15 minutes in the whole runtime. What?
Yeah, not a ton of Moon Knight in
Yeah.
the Moon Knight show. He also does this
Yeah,
thing where he
true.
blacks out before big action scenes and just kind of
Yeah.
comes to with the aftermath.
Kind of want
True.
to see those happen. Well, too bad.
All right. So anyway, Mark and Steven are gonna kind of bicker over who gets to
Yeah.
control the body as they try to stop this bad guy, Harrow.
Harrow, huh? What's his deal?
Well, he wants to find this other god Amit's tomb so he can bring her back to life, and
Amit.
she could kill anyone who has or will commit evil.
Yikes.
Yeah, and Steven sees that Harrow has this Amit-style tattoo on his arm, and he's doing that same thing already, judging people and killing them.
Big yikes.
So Steven's gonna team up with this woman, Layla, who's actually Mark's wife, and try to stop this guy.
Yeah, frickin' stop this guy. Sounds like a real jerk.
So eventually Khonshu brings them in front of all the other Egyptian gods to tell them about Harrow trying to find Amit's tomb.
Smart. But then they bring Harrow in, and Harrow's
Mhm.
Like, actually, Khonshu isn't very nice, and Mark has mental health issues, so the
Yeah,
gods
that
are like,
scene
all
was,
right,
like,
well,
crazy,
Harrow's
like-
clearly done nothing wrong.
You
But
guys
that's it,
didn't
they just believe
investigate?
him?
They just believe him, yeah.
Right,
That's right.
exactly.
Doesn't Mark make him show that magical Amit tattoo of his?
Unclear. So then all
Yeah.
the avatars leave, but this
I didn't
one
think about
lady
that.
stays behind and gives Mark a hint about some other thing he can find that'll help him out.
Oh, very nice.
So him and Layla go on another little adventure, and eventually they find this star map that'll lead them to Amit's tomb.
Okay.
But this star map was made thousands of years ago, so Khonshu has no choice but to turn back the entire night sky to see what it looked like on that night.
I mean, they
Right.
have like iPhone apps that let you do that.
Yeah, but he
Yeah,
shifts
but-
massive celestial bodies instead of opening the App
Yeah.
Store.
Well, people must freak out.
Not really, no. This is the MCU. People see crazy stuff all the time.
From what I gather, basically, like when he did that, he wasn't actually like shifting the sky. It was kind of like an illusion type effect thing. Like he was just shifting what it looked like to Mark and Layla in certain surrounding like areas, like local areas. Like he actually like people were like theorizing that he like changed the history of the MCU and all this extra stuff. And it was like, nah, he just changed like this little area of the sky. He just made it look like what it looked like back in the day. He didn't actually like go back in time or move the stars necessarily. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point. So anyway, then all the other gods punish Khonshu and imprison him
Yeah,
inside
that
a
was
little
crazy, though.
Ushapti figurine.
Oh, dang it.
And so eventually Mark actually finds Amit's Ushapti, but Harrow pops out and shoots him dead.
Oh, that's fatal. It is.
Ah.
Except no,
You thought.
not really, because this is the MCU and death is rarely permanent. That's another good point. So Mark wakes up in this
Loki.
asylum-themed afterlife, and he finds
I'm
Steven
still
trapped
dead.
inside a sarcophagus begging to be let out. So that's what happens after you die. Yeah, sometimes. So then they're walking around, and they find another sarcophagus that somebody's trying to get out of. Wow, so who's in there? Well,
Don't
at the
know.
very end of the show, we're going to find out that there's actually a third personality inside the body named Jake Lockley. They don't open it up. Mark
Nope.
just found Steven inside one of those. Aren't they curious? No. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know. They keep walking and they
Yeah.
find a hippo. What? Yeah, it's this Egyptian goddess, and she brings them on a
Tawaret.
boat sailing through the afterlife. Okay. And she weighs their hearts to see if they're balanced and they can enter the field of reeds, which is like an eternal paradise kind of place, but their hearts aren't balanced. So what do they do? Well, Steven ends up sacrificing himself and turning to sand and being stranded in the Duat Desert so Mark can go to the field of reeds. Well, what about that Jake Lockley part of them? Shouldn't he be involved in this calculation
They don't know,
somehow?
they don't
Hey,
know.
shut up. So then Mark is in the
Yeah.
field of reeds, but he's like, we gotta go back for Steven. We can't leave him lost in the sands forever. Yeah, that'd be messed up. But the hippo goddess is like, it doesn't work like that, Mark. Oh, well, sounds like it's impossible to get him back then. Actually, it's gonna
Nah.
be super easy.
Barely
an
an inconvenience.
Oh, really? Yeah, because see, it immediately does work like that, Mark.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he just kind of magically runs right back into the desert and finds Steven immediately, and then some gates open up and they go through. Well, that worked out great. It
Yeah.
did. And then also Layla released Khonshu so Mark and Steven get their healing powers back. How does she manage to free Khonshu? Well, turns out all you have to do is smash the
Break it.
figurine and that does the trick. Oh, nice. But also Harrow has everything he needs to set Ahmed free now, so the other gods show up like, what is going on? Who could be doing this? Do they not remember the meeting they just had about that? Yeah, no, they forgot about that, I guess. So they're like, who could it be? And then Harrow kills them all. Very rude. So then Ahmed is released and she's a
One of them
very
was like
angry
Harrow.
crocodile. Oh yeah. So she inhales a bunch
Oh,
of
yeah.
souls and becomes super huge. And then Khonshu also
Kaiju.
becomes really big. How? By becoming really big. Sick. Yeah, so
I mean,
there's
'cause it
gonna
was
be this
dark
big
outside,
final
so,
fight, and
you know,
also Layla
God
has
of the night.
powers too now. Oh, she does? Yeah, the hippopotamus gave her some bug wings. This is a weird show. Kind of. So then
Scared.
Mark turns into Moon Knight and flies in to start kicking some
Yeah, that
butt.
scene
He
was dope.
flies now? He flies now. Wow, wow, wow.
Wow.
And then it seems like Harrow is gonna kill Mark and Steven and some bad guys shooting at Layla, but only on the shielded part of her body for some reason. Uh-oh, so what's Mark gonna do? He's gonna do what he
Black
does
out.
best. Black out and take care of everything off screen. Oh, yeah, so that's the big finale. We don't see what happens. I kinda wanted to see it. Well,
Yeah.
too bad. So then they trap Ahmed inside of Harrow's body, because this way they could kill her. Okay. But then Mark and Steven decide not to do it. What? Why not? Because that's kind of a thing in movies and TV. The
Yeah,
hero
they don't
kills a
kill the
bunch of people
villains.
throughout the movie, but then
Right.
when it comes time to kill the big bad
Yeah.
guy, they're like, no.
I agree.
But this is
I
a god
agree.
that wants to kill a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And so then Khonshu lets Steven and Mark free because they had made a deal. Oh, well, that's nice. It is. But then in a mid-credit scene, we're going to learn about that Jake Lockley guy, and Khonshu has him kill a bunch of hospital staff to get to Harrow and then kills him. Khonshu has
Yeah.
Jake kill a bunch of innocent employees. He did, yeah. So what do you think? Well, it sounds like a great show. Amazing. So what are you thinking for casting? I was thinking Oscar Isaac for Moon Knight. Yeah, that's a great idea. And for Layla, we could slide into some DMs. What?
What? On Instagram? Really?
Hi everybody, Ryan
That's
here.
crazy.
Thanks for watching that pitch meeting.
Slide.
If you liked it, if you haven't already subscribed, this is a brand new
Yeah.
pitch meeting only channel. It's only got pitch meetings on it. Also, you can let me know in the comment section what movies and shows you want to see pitches for. And
What's a good movie or show you want to see a pitch meeting for? I don't know if he has done this. He may have done. I think actually no. He may have done this already, but I want to see one for Ghost Rider, the first Ghost Rider film with Nicolas Cage. That'd be interesting. Anyways, overall, like I said, I enjoyed Moon Knight. I thought it was a really good show. Probably one of my favorite of the Disney Marvel, Disney Plus shows or series. Was it perfect? Nah, but I'd say it's definitely up there with one of the best. Especially the beginning was like really, really like first like episode was like probably the best first episode of any of the shows in my opinion. Other than maybe Loki, you know what I'm saying? But it was I enjoyed it. I liked it, and I think all this what happened now is kind of like allows for like certain events and things to take place in potential season 2 or whenever the characters introduced next, whether it's some movies or whatever, to have some like really crazy kind of Moon Knight type of moments like from the comics. You know what I'm saying? That's really what I want to see. Anyways, though, I enjoyed this. Shout out to Ryan George. Shout out to Pitch Meeting. If you haven't already subscribed to the Pitch Meeting channel where he posts all these Pitch Meeting videos. You know what I'm saying? Also, come back over here. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitch. Follow me on YouTube. And also follow me on Instagram at LeroySSO. Same YouTube channel. That being said, peace.